Good afternoon, welcome to another video from ashes.co.za, and today I'm just going to show you how to check a URL that you might have received in an email, on a Teams message, Discord, WhatsApp, whatever. I've had questions from family where I always tell them, don't click, just click on stuff, don't just click on it. So how do you know it's legit? So let me show an email I received this morning, which is obviously quite dodgy. Share the screen. So here's an email that I received. So the first red flag after reading the body of the email. So it's basically, let's read the body. Dear taxpayer, correspondence for your attention. SARS, which is our South African Revenue Service, has issued correspondence for which requires your urgent attention. To access this, kindly log into the SARS court file notice using the below link to navigate to the respective court notice. Just as words of court, file notice, and court notice, and urgent, these are usually words to scare people, right? And that to me is one of the red flags. Then they have a link, which you don't just click. Please just don't click it. We're going to show you how to verify it. Please note that you can also view correspondence and upload supporting documents to clarify the order. So, okay, now I know what this is about. First off, this is not a SARS email address. Labour.gov.za. It's got nothing to do with the SA Revenue Service. They're not going to be sending me email, right? Secondly, if it was a court notice, it would have been delivered to you via registered mail. You had to sign for it in person. They're not going to send court stuff to you over email. I don't think any country is going to do that. Another flag is if it's a court thing or I need something from you, they're not going to send an email with the subject of Dear Taxpayer or address it to you as Dear Taxpayer. So that's another flag. So this is quite easy to spot. And also if it's something urgent and for me, they would not be BCCing other people. So obviously they have a big list where they just dumped it, ran it with some script and emailed out these emails, right? Any language that is trying to scare you, high urgency, things like that, make you feel bad, work on your emotions, big red flags. Check through the mail. Make sure you expected this email, or whichever email it is. If it's high urgency or talking about courts and trying to scare you, fear mongering, it's probably a lot of BS. If you did not expect that email, that to me is the biggest red flag. So like I said, here we go. This does not make sense for this email, this domain. Dear taxpayer, they're not addressed to me personally. And they do get very crafty. They do. I've received emails where it's addressed to me with some personal information was obviously leaked somewhere, which does not mean it is legit. So this video is to show you how to check the URL. So if it's an URL, sometimes it looks like a little button maybe and they want you to press. It could be on an email, it could be a Discord message, a WhatsApp, a SMS. It could be in any format or over any protocol or technology or app. The same applies. If you can get to copy the URL, so in this I'm using Thunderbird, just go copy link location. It could be right click, copy hyperlink, or just copy. Don't click on it, right click and copy it, because it will probably take you to some page on a server asking you to log in with credentials or ask for personal information. That's another big red flag. Oh, I forgot to mention, for me, the other red flag is my broker does all this stuff for me. He would have let me know, he would have phoned me or sent me an email to let me know about it. And if he sent me an email, I usually ignore it anyway, because he will phone me because he hasn't received a response, just to make sure. So what we can do is we can open the web browser, and I prefer virustotal.com. You can actually upload files here. So you receive the file, you can save it and upload it here to check if it's malware. You can dump the URL here like we're going to do now. You can also go to search, like you see here. You can search a URL, an IP address, a domain, a file hash. I'll do another video on that for a file hash. That's a bit more advanced. So we just want to see, is this actually a legitimate link? So paste it in there, hit your enter key, and as you can see, Two security vendors flagged this URL as malicious. CRDF had it as malicious. Trustwave has it as phishing. So they're probably trying to get you to input some sort of personal information or credentials or something like that. So this is the easiest and best way to do it. I prefer VirusTotal. There are two other websites which I'll show you. Unfortunately, they did not mark us as malicious. That's why I always use VirusTotal first. And to confirm, a lot of the time they do line up. There's URL filtering.paloaltonetworks.com. You can dump it in there. Say I'm not a robot. Go through the little bicycles capture here. There we go, and you go search. And as you can see, they're saying it's low risk, it's a content delivery network. Yes, it is a content delivery network. But you don't know what the content is that they're delivering to you, right? So VirusTotal said, nope, dodgy, so I will actually stop there. I just want to show you two other websites. The other one will be talosintelligence.com. You can dump it in there. They also showed it as content delivery network, which is what it is. Doesn't mean there's no dodgy stuff sitting there, right? It's sitting in the United States. I can't say that is a red flag because a lot of South Africa companies probably do host stuff in other countries. So these last two websites was a hit and miss. VirusTotal did show us no go. So don't click on it. Shift delete that email. That's a good way to check URLs. Just copy it, paste it in VirusTotal, and we'll tell you. Same with files, IP addresses, anything like that. So those are some of the red flags to look out for. I'll do more shorter videos on ones I do find, just to show you what I checked and how I figured out if it's legitimate or not. Golden rule: did you expect the email? If not, and I'd say 90% of the time, it's probably dodgy. That's maybe a bit high because we do get a lot of crap from companies sending you email. But if I'm not expecting it, I actually shift delete the email. If I'm not expecting that email, if I ordered something online, I'm expecting from this company an email. I know, okay, cool, this is legit. Most probably legit. Not always, most probably. You never know if someone's lurking on your computer, right? But yeah, don't want to ramble on too much. VirusTotal.com, you dump in the link there, copy it. Don't click it. Don't click the link. This is for anything, an SMS, and it doesn't matter if it looks, because trust me, some of these emails really, really, really do look legitimate. Just copy the link, be safe. It's going to take you a minute. Go to VirusTotal.com, dump it in there, hit enter. It will tell you if you're okay. And sometimes they might be wrong as well, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Most of these things we catch. Let's say 99% of the stuff we probably catch just by looking at the email, and then some we need to check all these three websites. So yeah, that's how you do it. Shift delete that email, and remember, don't just click on stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.